Welcome back, my dog mates, to the Dark Void, ruled by me, 951. And today we're back to random reaction, but it's not the. But we're not reacting to anything. I'm just gonna be talking about what happened in my life. Yeah, this is the second time I've talked about what happened with me. But first one was a dream. Now I'm talking about something right here. It should be on the. Wait, not the time, but I ain't gonna let you know what's happening. If you guys been following my tweets or X tweets or whatever you call them nowadays, there's been a problem with the plumbing in my family's house right now. Alright, what I mean by that is that let's just say that if you, I try to remember everything, but it's been so much. It's just let's say that the toilet, the toilet, in the bathroom. I am gonna talk. So here it is. We talk about my life in the what happened in the bathroom. But my toilet freaking busted. Our toilet busted. It was good first month, but then all of a sudden, let's just say some questionable fluids are coming out of not only of the just to let you know, the bottom of the toilet is also cracked, so basically liquid can come down from there as well. But let's just say that also the tub is also getting it as well, and it was yellow and also some bits in there as well. So it just let you know this is a place, a duplex, so we're shared with another family next door, and unfortunately one of the pipes must have busted, and now both us and our neighbors is now having to deal with, let's see, backed up territories here. Like the toilet, like we have to deal with it like a bus. So basically, if we ever used our toilet, they would get the stuff. They used theirs, we would get the stuff. And it was very nasty to the point where we need to call a landlord and say, okay, we're gonna be here on Friday. Unfortunately, we're supposed to call a landlord and say that we can do it by like next Monday or something. I don't know, like during the week. I can't remember when, but like I can't remember when, like today. Which I'm gonna tell you is what just happened today as well. I don't know. I can't remember. Well, all I know is, unfortunately, we had to call a landlord in the middle of the night because it was basically an emergency. Because, we just had like the neighbors all of a sudden decided it was all good. It's just, but the said everything was all fine for at least a little bit. But then our neighbors decided to basically use theirs, and it was overflowing. And I think they were taking a shower in there because also the shower basically got, I think some of the pipes in the shower as well fell apart. So it was like get out of control. So basically, it was just flooding the bathroom. The floor was getting flooded because the bottom of that is cracked. It was hectic, and we had to call our landlord, and they basically say, okay, yeah, I'll bring it in. I'll call them, and to let them know they can't do anything, and they'll basically send someone out here to help us out. And they did it on Friday, which was an emergency. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, and it was doing everything. It was like getting everything. They got rid of the toilet. They were checking on there. The problem is, and also also as well as that the landlord also says they were going to try to finish up. When he calls the plumber, they're going to try to finish up the next day on Saturday to basically do it all at once because I'm going to tell you the reason why he wanted to do it all at once, and that way they can finish it to get the flow up and ready, get everything ready, and then after that we don't have to wait until like Monday to deal with this. I'm going to tell you what happened. Unfortunately, Saturday came and went. And yeah, no, nothing happened. So unfortunately, we had to wait for what's happening. So we had to wait until we called the landlord what was going on, and they were saying, "Oh well, the plumber said that they can't flow it, they can't fix it. They need to have someone like open up the flooring. So basically, they need to find someone to basically. I think the plumber said that they need to find someone to basically bust open the floor so that the plumbers can go down there and fix the piping and change all the pipes so that way it'd be separate because we actually have same pipings here because the duplex used to be one home before they put a wall in the middle of it, and unfortunately the pipes were just one piping going the same place. Don't ask me why. We came in here and we don't know why it happened, so I don't know what happened there. We moved in like literally like when it was being built. Don't ask. But either way, it's just when we came in here and they said, yeah, we want to separate the pipes because we can't have these two pipes because it will crack again. I'm assuming that's what they said. I don't know. That's what they said, but I think that's what they assumed because if they keep this up, it will crack again, and then it will be another problem down the line. And I guess, and then you gotta find another one, so they couldn't finish it up on Saturday, and now Sunday went, and now we're on Monday. Unfortunately, nothing happened because the landlord still needs to find someone to bust the floor down, which they need to. So instead, the landlord decided this is what one thing he didn't want to do because it was going to cost him more money just do this, and it was to rent out a porta potty. Porta John, yes, exactly, Porta John. And right now, my front lawn, yeah, we have a Porta John now. Yep. So yeah, we have a Porta John now on the front lawn, like sitting there right now. Yeah, just sitting out there, because literally, they didn't expect it to take this long. So now, which we only have that for like 20 days before he has to like pay under $200. That's what's going to cost to get a Porta John out here, to get a Porta John rented, and they got to basically put it up like, oh yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to put this up. And in reality speaking, I'm going to tell you this out there, we didn't have if you're probably wondering where we went to the bathroom, but don't worry, it's not disgusting. We didn't go on the front lawn. We basically went to the gas station down the street. Thankfully, we had a gas station down the street that's 24 hours. So if anyone wanted to go, they would go there. But we tried not to. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say any more of that. Because it gets disgusting after that. But either way, yeah, that's basically what's happening. So now we have Porta John, and it is sad. And I'm gonna tell you this now. I don't know why, but I'm gonna say this. You know, it was night. It was just like when it got to 8, it went to 7 or 8, and this is what my brain said to me. And you know what people say, that this is my lowest point in my life? Yeah, that's what I felt when I went in there in the middle of the dark and I couldn't see. Let's just say that I sat on the chair. I didn't know. Just to let you know, I never used a Porta John. I only used it 3 times in my life. 2 times when I was a little kid. And 1 time, and this is the first time as an adult, and I'd never used it. I don't know how it works, because I thought it was just a freaking hole, and you just sat on it. I literally sat on the lid on it, which I didn't really. Thankfully, I realized it before, because I was thinking about, I'm just gonna make it do it and just go for it. Thankfully, I did it. So I realized, oh, there's a lid on this. This is a freaking toilet. I forgot. And yeah, and in the dark. Yeah, I know it's disgusting. So, like I said, you should have realized this when I said the toilet thing. But yeah, it's the lowest point of my life is just in the dark, doing my business, and having to use toilet paper in the dark. I don't know why, but that to me felt like the lowest point of my life. Having to go out in the Porta John in my front lawn, having to do that in the middle of the dark. Yeah, it was night, so I had to go. So thankfully it wasn't that dark, or like it was like 8 something over here. So yeah, it was I just sat down and then I just did my business, and then it's just the lowest point of my life for some reason. I don't know why, but for me in my head, it's just, dude, this is the lowest point of my life. I'm literally out here. There's like cars running by, like really not like there's a street next to us, and there's like car running by. And then yeah, you have to realize that I'm on the freaking thing, having to do my business right here, and yeah. It doesn't help that my fingers get soft and smooth when the weather changes, depending how cold or hot it is, which is why I wet it, so that way it attaches to the paper. Let's just say that it was not good. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Let's just say that I'm probably gonna bring a water bottle in just to help me. But yeah, that was the lowest point of my life. My mom said, "Oh, wow, I can see perfectly." And yeah, good for you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm currently I was in the dark though, and I did my business, and I used toilet paper, and it was dark, so I should have brought my phone in there, but I didn't want to actually drop it in there. So yeah, it's sad. Lowest point. I know it's disgusting to hear, but I just have to make this video because it's clearly, and it's Monday. It's about to be Tuesday, right now. Whenever this video pops up, and we gotta wait like whenever they get it. And let's say like Papa Knight came in and said, I was talking to everyone, and talking to Papa Knight, hey, wait, it's gonna, after 5 days, I'm gonna call Atlanta and say, hey, we need to find something now, because literally it's been 5 days since we had this. And reality speaking, we should, yeah, I mean, if 5 days pass by, we still haven't like got anything new, it's gonna be problematic. And yeah, and plus and also hopefully he's paying for someone to come by here, because you know how you have to pay extra just to get someone to vacuum out the thing. You better be getting somebody, because when Papa and I said that, I hope he pays him. Yeah, and I hope he pays him too, because I do not want to keep going out there and have a pile of that in there. Like, literally, I do not want to go out there and have a pile of that in there. Like, yeah, no. So, let's hope. So, I'm hoping. So, yeah, we got like 10, 20 days. Wait, I think it's, 20 days for this to be rented out. So, 5 days where they're gonna call the landlord. And then the rest of the days, hopefully, he's gonna be on the front lawn until the end of it. Either way, that's the life I'm living in right now. Lowest point right now. Because I needed to go. So yeah, that's my life currently. Hilarious that this is a video I didn't expect to make. Because I was only going to make another WDF news, which hopefully you watched first before this. And that was it. And probably some other reaction, I don't know. Probably, no, it was just going to be WDF news, that it. But I didn't expect to be making another video involving the Porta John. So yeah, the porta potty, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's nice. And also, if you're in this situation, let me give you some options here. To help you through this. 1, get a motel if you need to. 2, you hold it in, concentrate and eat less. Don't drink that much. Only enough. Only enough drink. But just let you know, I'm not going to say anything more of what you need to do with the water that comes out of you. I'm not going to say anything more, but I think you can figure out yourselves what you need to do. Go to a if there's a store, 24-hour store nearby, go to there. If you're lucky, there's a neighbor that literally lets you live with them. Or get a porta john, or porta potty, or whatever you want to call it. And have it, sit on the front lawn. But make sure you lock any area that basically gives access to that place. Like, put a lock on the gate, if you have a gate. Because, obviously, come on. Obviously, there's going to be people coming here and use that. I mean, literally, I'm not going to tell you, I'm telling you this right now. If I saw a porta potty and I need to go, I would literally take the chance. I don't care if it's on someone's property. I need to go. I'm not joking. It would be embarrassing, but hey, I need to go. So yeah, make sure you put a lock on your gates to make sure nobody gets to that porta potty, because the last thing you want is to find someone in there by accident. So yeah, that's literally my life now. That's about it. That's currently the update. I'll tweet about this later on as well. And we still gotta wait, who knows how long. So I'll tweet about this later on. So be prepared for that. So yeah, that's my life. And that's the videos today. So yeah, that's about it. I have nothing else to say. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you could, comment, subscribe down below if you had to deal with this situation, or you figured out ways how to use the business, do anything else in business. Also, there's another option. Just if you have a big enough bucket, this is my idea. Put cat litter in there and just pour cat litter up on there just as much as you possibly can. Make sure it's a trash bag that's strong enough to hold that, because you gotta carry that out to the garbage can. I'm not saying you should, and before I say the holding in part, don't do that unless you know what you're doing. Just because I say that, don't actually do it. Don't take my advice on that one. I'm just saying that's what I did, and I concentrated to not eat that much. Don't do that option. That's just me. I say that. But yeah, that's my options here. So good luck. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you had to deal with a situation with this, because yeah, lowest point right now. So whatever. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you could, comment, subscribe down below if you had to deal with this and to join my Dark Army and yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Like and share, and also don't forget to press the black bell to be notified whenever my videos pop up, or just come to my channel once about to see if I upload it. Whatever, I don't know. You do what you do. I guess YouTube channel doesn't bother. So for right now, my dark minions, dismissed.